Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hi there, Lily and Liam. So did you like the pictures of the geese and the deer? So I'm at another park, Greenwich Park, nearby, and just going past these flowers, and they won't be here for long. I thought you might like to guess from your knowledge already what the names might be. Have you planted any borders around your house? Little flowers you can get from seeds. Get a packet of seeds and grow them. So my father, John Thompson, he loved growing flowers in his garden. The front garden was full of flowers and the back garden was full of food. He was growing veggies every year. Runner beans, carrots, potatoes. We had strawberries and raspberries, black currants, rhubarb we used to have. I think it was. So do you know the names of these plants? Can you look them up? Just look up border plants and you'll get a page with pictures on the internet, and then you just see if you can find one that looks like this one. You see these plants there, the bees come to the nectar and pollinate the flower in the middle, but it doesn't look white all the way around. There's a black in the middle that we can't see, but their eyes see ultraviolet light, which is a different wavelength to ours, and the plants aren't giving out this colour. This is the colour we see. They're giving out different colours that are seen on a different wavelength, ultraviolet wavelength, to attract the bees. And here's a little bee. We've got problems with bees. They're not happy. They're not as plentiful as in the past. You can't live without bees, otherwise plants won't be able to set seed and give us food. So these little flies there, tiny little bee. There's 130 different types of bees in this country. I hated bees. They would sting me and my whole arm would swell up. I was scared of bees as a little boy. So this is Greenwich Royal Park. I come here on a Sunday or weekday trying to lose weight and keep fit. Excuse me. So I walk around the park and get on the little light railway, I think I've shown you that, and go home. Make my tea. So I have a friend who is a football player, Liam, Heidi in Norway. She's in her 30s now, but she was in the team for Norway, for women's team. So when you get to London and Norway, she'll play football with you and teach you all the tricks she knows. Keep the ball off the other team. So the competition isn't a good idea Liam. Look at all those unhappy Englishmen. The English team lost. How did the New Zealand team do at the World Cup? I learnt when I was a teenager, when I was doing ballroom dancing just after school. There were just classes for anyone who wanted to go. The 3 ballroom dancing couples needed a 4th to make up a competition so that they could win. So I agreed. I don't know who my partner was. And I dressed up in a evening suit, I think it was, with tails even. And I had a silver bar by then. You had a copper and then a silver and then a silver bar, because I was quite a good dancer. But I wasn't a practiced dancer like the first 3. And of course they all got 1st, 2nd and 3rd. I got nothing. I'd gone to all that trouble for nothing. And the other thing that put me off competition was the swimming day at West High Sports. And they need somebody in the boys' backstroke, I think it was. So I was good at, swimming, like everyone. But the backstroke kids, they'd been practicing. So I filled in one of the lines. And by the time I was halfway down the pool, the others had got out and won. It was so embarrassing. So I'm glad you like football, because it's lots of fun. But don't take it too seriously, because there's lots of other things to learn today. And if you spend all your time with football, you won't learn anything else. And when football comes to an end, as it will, everyone has to give up in the end. Not everyone gets into the World Cup teams. You'll be bereft if you don't have friends doing other things.
No, I'm so sorry.
So this is my best walk down here. I'll take you down my best walk. This is a hill, and these trees, when they're full of leaves, magnificent. So I feel like a winner. I feel like a winner when I walk down here, Leanne. Lily. So I had a cat, but no dog as a child. I saw the kittens born. Have you seen kittens born yet? When you're at home? So it's a bit shaky. So you've got mobile phones now, have you? So I've got an old one, but it's not a smart one. I'll post it to you in case you want to use it. So if you want a good place to go exploring, it might be a bit far for the day from Dunedin, is Kauai Bush. It's inland from Canterbury. Just a little, not even a town. Oh yes there was, yeah, I taught there, I forgot I taught there. Kauai Bush. Yeah, I went camping there with my family in this beautiful little river and pool, and the water's all brown like tea. And what makes the water brown like tea in New Zealand? The little leaves that do it. But which tree do the leaves come from? You email me the name of the tree that turns water brown. So do you watch Japanese TV on your smartphones or on your computers? Do you have access to it online? So I can watch it on satellite television, and they have the best TV shows on cooking and on their nature. It's such a huge country with so many mountains and still covered in bush. And they've been conservationists all their history, conserving the native ecosystems. Unfortunately, New Zealand doesn't understand that if you cut down the beech trees, they don't regenerate. And all the millions of plants and animals that need the beech trees to live too, they all become extinct in that area of New Zealand. So New Zealanders are very naughty people. So I was pleased to leave New Zealand and not be associated with the crime. It's a crime against, it's the biggest crime there is, to destroy nature. There isn't any worse thing you can do. So I've been stuck in London, not able to travel and visit you yet. I've got legal problems with my flat. The landlord wants me to leave and he doesn't have the right to make me leave. And this keeps getting put off year after year. He wants everyone out of the building so he can do the flats up and then sell them. But leaseholders own their flats. So he can't tell me to leave, but he thinks he can, and so he's a bully. So you're going to find the problems that you get in life usually by bullies, and the thing to learn is not to get upset from a bully telling you what to do, because he doesn't have the power, and normally bullies are bluffing. So I've got lawyers and architects already, if he takes me to court, to try and get my flat off me. Because I've spent 30 years in my tower block, and I've just done up the flat year by year with the little money I could save. So I buy a little bit each year, do a little bit each year. So I live in comfort. And now I'm getting frail at 72. It's hard to push out of the bath now. But I've made it so comfortable I can easily cook and clean and look after myself. Because I've made the flat so comfortable and secure. So that's what you've got to aim for, is a secure retirement. Have a wonderful life, growing up and learning everything, and making your way in the world. But you've got to save for your retirement. Although New Zealand is the best country, if I can get back to live in New Zealand, instead of £400 a month, £400 a month, I'll have £900 a month to spend. In other words, I can get... New Zealand is getting paid £500 in their superannuation or pension more than English people are getting. It's one of the lowest pensions in the developed world. So is that enough? So I'll show you. Oh, this, you might like this. This is made out of plastic of some kind. It's art. It's a seat. It's been painted. The Jungle Book. So it's promoting books. Have you read The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling? So I've got some children's books that were sent to me that I had as a child. I can post you those. They might be interesting. So I better get home now. I just have to walk down this road and I'm home on the tube. Bye bye.